Do you guys smell that?
Smell what?
Sorry about that.
I smell money.
Oh, yeah. Money.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Money, dude. Success. That's where we're headed,
Did
man.
we get any sponsorship?
No.
New bags.
Well,
We got bags coming,
Yeah.
but it's a whole new avenue. You know, the podcast tries to do, new breaking content.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We're trying to break the mold of like what a movie podcast should be.
Okay.
I'm moving us to OnlyFans.
Whoa.
but they just announced they're not doing any sexy stuff like we planned on.
Correct. No sexy stuff, but there's tasteful nudity included.
Okay. I don't
like
think
artsy?
Where,
Yeah,
where
okay.
on our podcast is it? Why would we be on OnlyFans? We don't. we're
For
not
views.
We're not. Yeah, but we're not gonna. We don't. I'm not gonna show.
Well, who says
anything.
it's you,
Of-
first off?
I mean, Chris,
I mean,
you're
we all
probably-
know I would be the one to get naked.
I'm a
correct.
sex
You're
icon.
the resident sex pot of the podcast.
but I've already said no like 100 times. So
Well, I mean, this would just be taking your shirt off. That's essentially.
That's not even any. That's allowed in public, even.
yeah, but I don't want to do that on our podcast.
And no one's gonna hurt you if you don't do it. Like no one.
Exactly.
I didn't think anybody would hurt me. What
Exactly.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about?
No one will hurt you if you don't do it.
If you agree to do this, your legs will remain unbroken.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Fuck,
saying?
Are you guys threatening me?
No.
No.
It sounds like you're threatening me right now.
No.
Chris, you guys are like presenting it like I have a choice, but clearly
I do have one thing I do want to present you. I have a contract here that I just want you to look over.
What
If
is
you
that?
just look right here.
That's a lot of
and
words.
That's it.
dude.
There
That's
it is.
Nice.
What the fuck was that?
Got him.
Did he just
Got
Face
it.
ID scan me?
I mean, you're good to go.
What the fuck?
That's all we needed. That's all
Was
we
that like a
needed.
digital signature?
Yeah.
What
So-
the fuck did I just sign?
By
So-
observing it, you agree to it. Standard.
Now,
this is entrapment or whatever the fuck that is.
no. So now,
No.
what
You blackmailing
happens
me?
for the next 3 to 4 episodes? You will need to be shirtless, and that's okay.
It's only like 3 episodes. Chill out.
It's only 3 episodes. We get to keep the content, and
I
profit
didn't
off of
agree
it.
to this.
And your fingers will remain unsevered by the Yakuza.
Correct. Cool.
I mean, some heads up would have been nice. Would have like gone to the gym a little bit more, but whatever.
Well, you had 30 years to prepare.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hey.
Shout out to the motherfucking blood relatives. Shout out to the Patreon, $5 a month. It's patreon.com/figure it out.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome. We're on the
Welcome.
internet. And this is There Are Too Many Movies. We're a movie podcast. If it's your first time here, thanks. Hi.
Hey.
Welcome. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh.
I'm Alex.
This week we talked about a movie called Demonic by Neil Blomkamp. And
Blomkamp?
Blomkamp. That's his name.
Is that really?
Nope.
Yeah.
Blump.
I added a P. Whatever.
Okay,
dude.
all right.
Get it past it. So...
Get
So-
past it, dude.
Chill the fuck out. I got his name wrong. Whatever.
Before we talk about Demonic, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. And I'll kick it off this week because I haven't kicked it off yet.
Oh,
For
shit.
a while, I don't think.
You've never kicked it off, dude.
I've never
Never.
kicked it off. And
that's
I don't
true,
have
actually.
anything. Who's next?
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
Kick off to kicking it off, man.
Just kidding. I started brand new cherry flavor on Netflix.
Okay,
What
this
you
has been a
think?
discussion in the Discord.
Shout out to the blood relatives on Discord for the recommendation. And they described it as one of the most violent and weird and gruesome things they've done on Netflix. So
Oh,
I was
really?
like- I was like, I'm in. So all I can say is I watched the pilot and I'm hooked. We
Shit.
talk about it constantly about how the pilot has a duty.
It's got to do it.
The duty has been fulfilled by a brand new cherry flavor. I am hooked. I immediately wanted to watch the next one. It is a hell of a cliffhanger, hell of a premise. Great characters, great setup.
Who's behind this? Who did this?
It's like a duo, right?
I don't know. Let's do our research live on the show, shall we?
All right.
Well, I
Alexa,
I watched the first
who
little bit.
made? Can I consult our
I'm
research
talking to
assistant?
Alexa.
I'm trying to consult our research
Originally,
assistant.
the
Shut
song
the
for
fuck up,
balcony scene
Alexa.
was to have
Who made brand new cherry flavor on Netflix?
Thanks for letting me know.
great.
What the fuck, Alexa?
Alexa, do you ever shit a turd so long you think you could take a dick?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
God damn it.
I'm not the only one that's thought that.
I gotta edit that out, dude. That's terrible.
Alexa, who made brand new cherry flavor?
Brand new cherry flavor was directed by Nick Antosca, Jake Schreier, Arkasha Stevenson, Ganja Montero, and Matt
Okay, that's
Sobel.
enough
It was
directors.
produced by David Kirchner, Jan Peter Meeboom, and Greg O'Brien, and it was written by Nick Antosca, Mondo Alvarado, Christina Ham, Haley Boston, Lenore Zion, Matthew Ross.
It's a
Fennell,
series.
and Todd Grinson.
Alexa, stop.
Fuck.
So a duo.
So when it's a series, there's a lot of directors.
Right.
Okay.
So that's what you were hearing. So I don't know, man. To
All
answer your
right.
question,
Gotcha. So it's just a brand new thing.
brand new cherry
Brand
flavor.
new.
Yeah. I don't know why it's even called that. I'm not that far. Like I said, I just watched the pilot, but I can
assume
say
it's like a blood thing.
probably. But I can say just based on the pilot, I would recommend it. So far.
Neato.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I would check out brand new cherry flavor if I were you guys.
What else, buddy?
I have continued Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm done with season 1, going into season 2.
How many
all I've
seasons
got.
are there?
3.
3 seasons.
And then there's
really,
Legend-
that's it?
Yeah, and then there's Legend of Korra, which is sort of a sequel that's unrelated to Aang, which is the current Avatar in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
There are multiple avatars. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Josh hearing about anime, he's like, "Oh, there's different airbenders, eh?"
yeah.
Like,
I don't fucking know.
Just
shit.
waiting for yappa-pa-pa. Just waiting.
Just
for-
in my head is fucking. In my head is just fucking.
Like, oh, there's a few. There's a couple avatars. That's pretty interesting.
Wow, that's really cool.
And then the last thing I watched, and I cannot recommend this movie enough. It's a film called Emma. I saw it in theaters.
That looks good.
Dude, watch the trailer and tell me you don't want that in your fucking eyes because
The trailer we saw right before Green Night, and it was neato.
God,
it was a neato
dude.
trailer, and it like even the trailer has like a twist to it. Like you don't expect it to.
I
go
don't remember it. Which
where it's supposed to go.
it may not have been in front of the Green Night for you because we saw it at Texas Theater, and
Shouts to Texas Theater.
shout out Texas Theater. It's a movie about a dancer who. It's tough to describe the movie without giving a lot away. She's like a choreographer. She's in a dance group. It's chaotic. It's romantic. It's a visual language. Just the fucking. It's so hard for me to describe this movie without giving away, but I swear it's in my top 10 now.
okay,
Like
Oh,
it is
wow.
phenomenal.
Damn.
Fuck
just
yeah.
just
Foreign film, is it not?
yes. Emma's great. It was one of my new favorite movies ever now. So
Nice.
I highly recommend it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I want to bring something up to you, but I bet it's on your list. So go ahead.
Okay.
I'm all done with my list. Go ahead.
Oh shit. All right. Okay, so I for the first time this week watched Killing Them Softly with Brad Pitt.
Great movie.
good movie.
Wow, dude.
Isn't that great?
I
Yeah.
was missing the fuck out, man.
It's like a Coen Brothers esque like.
Yeah, but it's such a simple plot, and it's like, it's like holy shit, that's it. Like that's the plot of this
Yeah.
fucking movie. But the fucking stars, man, Brad Pitt, James Gandolfini, Ben Mendelsohn, who like hadn't been in a lot
Yes.
of like American films at
Fuck
that
yeah.
point. Home dude from fucking
Dude.
fuck, what's his name, dude?
Homeboy,
Scoot
dude.
McNairy.
Scoot McNairy.
I fucking love that dude.
1950s baseball player, Scoot McNairy.
Scoot McNairy enters on a skateboard every scene.
He just scoots on in.
Scoot McNairy.
No, he was in Batman v Superman. He was in Gone Girl as like the guy that like was first accused of abusing Amy. Anyways, he's fucking great character actor. Anyways, the movie is fucking incredible and has this beautiful way of using violence.
Yeah.
And like the slow-mo and like everything that they use, like it's just such a fucking visual language, so badass.
Great movie.
And Brad Pitt as a character, like
As a
in that-
hitman.
As a bad guy, it's fucking
yeah.
awesome.
But
You'll
like
love to see it.
Yeah.
But a hitman that does not care to like be like overly violent. He's just like, I place a bullet here, I place a bullet there, call it a day. He's like the title "Killing Them Softly" is like a line that he says in the movie about how he likes to handle his hits. He's like, I don't like to get up close. It's too personal. It's too this. I like to shoot from far away. I like to kill him softly. I don't like him to know what's coming.
Right.
And dude, Ray Liotta, fuck! Ray Liotta's in this movie, and he is...
Of course he is, because it's a mob gangster
Right.
movie.
Of course.
Because crime happens.
But like,
Yeah. He just shows, like, it's like you say crime 3 times in your script, and he just pops into existence. He's like, Like,
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh shit, Ray Liotta's here. He's like, God, let me escape. Like,
Yeah.
He's like, why can't I be in any other movies?
He's like the Beetlejuice for crime.
Right, yeah.
Exactly. He's the
Crime 3
Beetlejuice
times.
for New Jersey crime
for
movies.
mobsters.
Yeah.
Mobster
exactly.
movies.
But like he is a completely different character than you've seen him in other films. Like whenever it's
I would say
he's very different from like other characters that you would see. He's usually the badass, but now he's like this kind of like lowly criminal who gets his ass beat. I mean, it's fucking incredible. Anyways, awesome movie. I also saw a series on Showtime called Yana.
Yana.
I thought you were gonna go yappa. Jesus fucking Christ! Every week,
What do you want me to do? Cut.
yeah, cut your legs off. That's what I want you to do.
It's called
I fixed it.
Your Honor, and it stars Bryan Cranston, a.k.a. The Danger.
You're on Showtime,
Yeah, who doesn't have a Showtime Anytime subscription?
do you?
I probably do.
Dude, like how many? You know,
My daddy has
My
it.
dad.
okay.
I just use my daddy's login. Yana, starring Bryan Cranston, a.k.a. The Danger. It is a fucking neato limited series, guys.
Okay.
Essentially, the plot is Bryan Cranston is a judge, a.k.a.
Yana.
Yana. And it takes place in New Orleans. The show starts off, I'm not spoiling anything, the show begins with his son doing a hit and run on a kid that is riding a motorcycle.
Oh, this is it. Yes, I've heard of the show.
Yes.
My sister recommended the show. Shout out, Caitlin, if you're listening.
I kind of want to leave it at that because this show, the way it evolves, the crime, the fucking justice system, how that all works, it is fucking brilliantly paced. Awesome show. Great actors all around the board. A fucking neato show, dude. And I like that he just did the limited series and then I think that's it. The way it ends, depending, there are a lot of people that are like, I don't know about this. It feels kind of abrupt, but overall the show was fucking...
So you finished the whole thing?
Finished the whole thing in a
Loved
week.
it?
Nice.
Recommended it?
Whole fucking thing.
How many
Nice.
episodes?
I think there are 10 episodes.
Okay.
Why is that a limited series? That's just a series.
No, I'm saying that's where it ends. It's limited whenever it's like one season and done.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like how
Like
they
that's
used to call it a
declaring-
mini series.
Oh, okay.
Mini series,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. Like
so that's
Band of Brothers.
declaring. That's like declaring. Like this is it.
Yeah,
I see.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then last thing I watched, last thing, is this documentary series on Netflix called Untold. And this is weird for Netflix. They're releasing it episode by episode every week.
Ooh.
The first episode is called Malice at the Palace. And it is about the brawl that happened at the palace at Auburn Hills, where what?
I know this.
The basketball fight?
Yes, it's
basketball
I
fight.
saw the thumbnail for this.
Yes,
Is it good?
It is fucking incredible.
I thought this is all about that.
no.
That's what I thought,
singular
too.
episodes.
Every episode is about a different sports event.
that's cool.
So it's yep above.
It's fucking
Sure, yeah,
for sure. And it is awesome, dude.
Okay.
The fucking interviews with like Metal World Peace and
It's like the Last Dance again, but basically, right?
No, dude, this has way more visual language than The Last
Damn.
Dance.
All right.
It
fun.
is shot beautifully.
Okay.
And like even the interviews are shot like cinematically where it's like you can see the green on screen, dude.
Okay.
It just feels different.
Nice.
Huge shouts to that show. That show is fucking everything that I love. Sports, fucking crimes and graininess.
That's the end of your list?
That's it.
Dude, there's about the show on HBO Max, right? That came out recently?
No.
America's Team?
Oh, yes, of course.
No, of course I watched that.
It's not called America's Team. It's called Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
With some hard about the Dallas Cowboys. I don't want to go too far into it because we've had a lot of bullshit motherfuckers comment something about the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, you mean the last 20 years?
Hard left. Sorry, that took a hard left. It was like, oh, yeah, the Dallas Cowboy. And then, actually, we're not going to talk about this at all.
Okay, dude, I made the mistake of wearing a fucking Dallas Cowboys hat or something one time, and someone was like, how about that? I'm like literally losing listeners because I cannot control myself. I have to be like,
On the show?
yeah. Oh, yeah. I wore a Cowboys hat on the show, and then there was a listener that commented on something like, hey,
like on
man,
TikTok?
how about them Cowboys or something. I was like, hey, fuck off, man.
Yeah.
I told him to go fuck himself in the face with his own penis. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But it's
You
just
say anything about the Dallas Cowboys, and it's gloves off.
Yeah.
From it's immediate hands from Josh.
Immediate hands, dude. But like I can't control it. I'm like a child at his 9th birthday party that didn't get
I
the
get
PlayStation 5 that he wanted.
I get it, but also I don't get it. But I get it.
So any mention of Dallas Cowboys on the show, you're refraining from because
I feel
because someone is going to say something and you'll get fully triggered.
I'll get fully triggered and we'll lose listeners. I don't want to fucking go to this person's house and break their fucking legs, dude.
Yeah.
Just understand that will happen.
That
not
will?
not that, but I mean, someone's going to say something, and that is the test. That is the test.
Just too
So
singular.
you think I should just welcome it and just let it wash over me like a fucking wave?
I'd
in the
rather
ocean?
he doesn't fight our listeners.
I mean, yeah, preferably.
Look at my Instagram. I fucking lifted 35 pounds, bro.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, that's like
pure iron fucking plates, man.
yeah, man. That's like a sixth of a human. That's pretty.
That's
awesome.
pretty crazy.
Yeah,
That's a big lift.
It was 2 35-pound plates. Just gonna say that.
So anything else? on
Aren't
watch
plates
list?
45
No.
pounds?
Hard Knocks
Does
is
it matter?
great. I've talked about it on the show before. Hard Knocks is a documentary series about preseason for one NFL team.
I thought it just started.
No, it's been going on for like 20 years, Chris.
That
What?
series?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
What?
It's called Hard Knocks, and it profiles.
No, yeah.
Okay.
But why did I see new? Is it happening again? It's like 20th season or something.
No. Every season they chronicle a new NFL team.
Okay, and this season
just
is
happens to be
Cowboys.
the Cowboys. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and they've been on it 3 times.
Are you watching it?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
All right.
But like I said, I don't want to get into a fucking thing.
Like I said,
dude.
we just got into it, so
I don't want to get into these motherfuckers.
we just yap up
fuckers, man.
We yap up
Fucking
the fuck out of that.
Fucking. All right.
All right, Alex. Anything else?
I watched a movie called Emma, and I fucking hated it. No, but I did watch Brand New Cherry Flavor, and I hated it.
Really? What?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You watched
Yeah.
the whole thing?
No, I got about halfway through episode 1, and I thought
What?
it's presented beautifully. Like the shots are beautiful; they look like paintings.
Okay.
The acting and the script felt so unhuman-like that I couldn't keep watching.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Just did not
Did not care for it.
didn't
yeah.
connect with
Yeah,
you in any
just
way.
went straight back to Fuckboy Island. Did you?
Which brings me to my next point. You know how I told you the concept behind Fuckboy Island, right?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
you could be a fuckboy and trick the girl into being with you and snatch $100,000 and leave her in the dust,
Please,
right?
100% spoil the ending of Fuckboy Island for me.
Are you planning on
Yes.
watching it?
No.
Okay,
Go for it.
that happens.
No way.
And it is so satisfying. I was like, ah, well, dude. Like the girl is like, what?
Oh,
Dude, I can't
no.
even. You have to
That
just
poor girl.
Yeah, just watch the last episode of Fuckboy Island, whatever HBO is calling it, and watch the elimination for that because
Man.
it is so fucking.
Who could have
it's
seen it coming?
unbelievable.
Who could have seen it coming?
I was hoping that it would happen with at least one of them, and it did. And I felt like I mentally came 100 loads. It was amazing.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed
that poor girl.
F-Boy
She's like, I
Island.
went on Fuckboy Island and I met a fuckboy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I recommend that based on that ending.
I might watch that last bit.
It's super worth
Remind me after the show. We're gonna watch it.
it. Nice.
All right.
That's it.
That's it.
Great.
Alrighty.
Fuck yeah.
Time for some demonic shit.
Time for Neil Blomkamp's demonic shit.
Blomp Camp.
So
We know Neil Blomkamp. We all know him.
big fan.
Big fan. District 9, Elysium.
Love it. Underrated movies.
I am Jeppy. Fucking
Jeppy.
love that movie.
So underrated.
Super underrated. Thank you.
Yes. Sorry.
I think it's
yeah.
overrated.
Chappie?
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you, man. So, dude, like he is such a futurist. Like
Oh, yeah.
when you say Neil Blomkamp, you're like, oh, okay, so it'll be sci-fi dystopian future based in realism. It'll be cutting edge technology in some way.
yeah.
He's
Whether-
visionary for
he's
sure.
a visionary.
And
It's-
Mans has been working on Alien 5 for like 6 years.
Bruh,
Really?
Really?
And it was canceled.
God, shit.
Oh my god, the
Shit.
movie was canceled or he was
The,
fired.
the movie was canceled.
oh my god,
God damn it. And I already know the poster for that would say alien with a V, and then the V would be an egg, and that would be cool. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, the 5, yeah.
And then after Alien 5 was canceled, he left RoboCop Returns. So he's been working on some serious shit since fucking Chappie.
Yeah.
He's been working on some real serious shit.
But I mean, they recognize his talent as far as sci-fi futurism and
oh,
everything. Like,
absolutely. Dude,
And-
he was perfect for RoboCop and Alien,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah. But I didn't hear much about this at all.
No.
That was kind of okay. This was one of my picks that I presented to you guys. I pitched to you guys because it is a Neil Blomkamp picture.
Yeah, that's the reason I want to see it.
Sure.
District
But-
9 is one of my most beloved movies.
Dude, absolutely.
Great.
District 9 is such a fucking beautiful movie about society and immigration and fucking like.
We
So
live in
good.
a society.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. We live in a society. Alien 5. That's what it is. Anyways,
That's the tagline on the Alien 5 poster.
We live in a
Alien 5,
society.
we live in a society. and it's a xenomorph like
Like with a cigarette, like
Yeah.
in a dressing room.
it's like the long mouth has a tiny little cigarette.
yeah.
He has a cigarette and then the long.
Like 2 different cigarettes for each.
the tiny mouth and then the big mouth that
Yeah.
both have a
Hello, my
cigarette.
baby. Hello. Okay, so I think that I was a little worried because I hadn't heard anything about this movie.
Yeah.
But when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, it's Neil Blomkamp. Like,
That's all I needed.
That's all I needed, dude. And
Written and directed.
the poster was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Didn't really need anything, and I didn't see a fucking single frame of this movie before it started.
Me either.
Same.
All I saw was the poster you sent and I went in blind. So can I say I thought the movie was 45 minutes long?
What?
You just kind of
So let me explain.
oh
You will?
shit.
When you sent it, I think I Googled it and maybe I missed the part. And you know how it says duration in some sort of
1 hour,
description?
45.
1 hour 45, and I guess I missed the 1 hour. I was like half asleep and saw it. I was like, "Whoa, it's 45 minutes. Cool. Like that's
Yeah.
interesting.
We're
it's a
doing an
short film,
indie movie.
or maybe it's
As
like
fans of 90-minute films, we're like 45 fucking. Let's go.
yeah, like,
Genius.
tell your story and get out. Was that all the story you had to tell? Roll credits. I
Yeah.
was like, oh shit, is that what's gonna happen? So I misplanned the situation. I was like, oh, I only need 45 minutes to watch this movie. I was like, oh, we'll start it at 10. I said
I was a little. I was confused by that last night.
Yeah, my friend and I sat down to watch it, and it was just like, oh,
Oh,
never
this is
mind.
a motion picture.
Yeah, oh, this is a real movie. Oopsies.
Yeah.
So we went to bed.
There are too many movies after all.
They were like, never mind. So, anyways, yeah, you want to get right into it?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wasn't
so
great.
we're all thinking that, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we can all agree.
So we all agree this is shit, right?
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
God damn it,
So
dude.
he took a stab at horror films.
He did, and this is something like it seems like that would be something he would be so good at, dude.
Yeah,
you
this
know,
is-
There's some moments that are real nice.
absolutely.
There's also some moments that felt like an amateur film.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like
a student film.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole story of it, for one thing.
Kind of.
My first note is, oh no, what is this acting?
Yes.
Fucking acting
Yeah.
is horrible, dude.
Yes, but you know what's also contributes to the bad acting or possibly exaggerates it is the fact that there wasn't like coverage of certain scenes where it was like, so here's a perfect example.
Two shots and that's
Two
it.
shots, two over the shoulder shots of a conversation, and
Yeah.
that's it. Back is 1, 2, A, B. I was
Yeah.
like, can we get some close-ups for this dramatic moment or a music sting or something?
Yeah.
He just said your mom's in a coma, and she was like, what?
Yeah.
She just goes, wait, what? He goes, yeah, your
And
mom's in a coma.
The fan in her fucking hair.
Oh my God.
They filmed it in a hurricane, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Hurricane Ike.
Yeah. So there was moments where it was like, why does this feel so bad? I was like, Neil Blomkamp is a fucking great director.
Dude,
what is happening here?
He's great, and this is just so uncanny to.
It's
the
so
shit that he
Yeah.
does.
It's so unexpected.
Dude, he made a robot have like a personality with Chappie.
Right.
And granted, that's Chappie is played by Sharlto Copley, who is like his main man. Like that's his fucking Michael Caine to his Christopher Nolan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sharlto Copley is a fucking monster actor, dude.
Great fucking
awesome.
actor.
And
Shout out Hardcore Henry.
like it's like who the fuck are these people? Like who wouldn't want to work with Neil Blomkamp? You know,
Dude,
and
for real.
the fact that oh god, it's just so it was
So-
rough to watch. Man.
It was, man. I was on my phone
Same.
It was just very predictable, very like slow for no reason. Let's talk about what we liked, because the only thing I liked about this movie was the volumetric capturing of the VR sequences.
Yes.
It was pretty cool.
That
It's like a raw digital rendering of like a 3D world, which is like I'm so glad they did that as opposed to like, all right, ready to go in, zoom, and then it's just the world.
yeah.
then it's just a different scene, right?
Exactly.
Totally.
And
so
the isometric parts reminded me a lot of like Disco Elysium and stuff like that.
yes, the Sims view they have.
Exactly.
They literally had
Yeah.
like a video game view of it. So this is I really wanted to
Where
talk
the
about
map
this.
isn't like all the way complete.
Exactly,
Yes, I
yeah.
love that.
Well, I really wanted to talk about this because I can offer some insight into this. So this takes place in a virtual reality world, and they did volumetric capturing, something that a company I've worked for has done in the past. So it's basically a cage of like 200 to 300 cameras. In this situation, it was 260 4K cameras aimed at her.
Bruh.
Wow.
It's literally, it looks like a hamster ball of just like, it looks just like this ball of like.
Like Fusion Frenzy.
So, but the thing about volumetric capturing is instead of motion capture, which everyone's used to by now, which is, you know, someone in a suit with balls on it, that Chappie, you know, Lord of the Rings, the Hobbits, you know, Gollum.
Hobbits.
Gollum, all that's motion capture, right? You know,
Right.
when it's an animated character with the balls on it. Everybody knows what that is. You're capturing the limbs and you're capturing certain points in space, right?
Cut to Benedict Cumberbatch going.
Yeah.
Cut to Benedict Cumberbatch going, I'm a dragon. Peter Jackson's like, cut, and gives him an Oscar.
Take mine.
Take my Oscar.
Rawr.
Right.
I'm a dragon.
It's me, Smaug.
Rark. And they're like, all right, well, we'll add the fire later. He's like, you're going to add fire, right?
Yeah.
He just holds a Bic lighter. Yeah.
Anyways, we all know what motion capture is. Volumetric capture is really interesting because it's 260 cameras pointed at the actor, and it's cross-referencing all those images together and creating a model in 3D space live.
Right.
So a lot of times people do that for like a video game, like, you know, the players from the NBA or NFL will come in and get their capture for the game, right?
Don't they do that a lot in Last of Us as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but they do that for certain things like faces or like a video game. To usually they get a frame and they make it and they clean it up. This capture is live stitching frame for frame. It's making 3D models live. That's why it looks janky. That's why it looks raw.
I like the look of it.
Oh yeah,
though.
it was like it was cool.
That's it. That is such a perfect application
Yes.
of a prototype technology.
Yes.
Because volumetric capturing obviously is kind of prototype, where it's
Yeah,
like,
it's not there yet.
Right.
But the cool thing about it is it doesn't make a single image you have. It creates a 3D model, meaning he can put cameras anywhere in space, which means he could do the isometric stuff. He could then project those models and walk around with the camera, put a camera anywhere. It was like a 3D animation that was
Totally.
made by a live action capture,
Right.
which is fascinating.
That's fucking awesome.
Super cool.
So he combined that with 3D photo scans of environments. They weren't in those environments. Anytime you saw them walking through a house, doing anything, those characters were in that volumetric cage.
Right.
The live captures, the house, the outdoors, whatever that was all done separately. So they're taking those 3D captures, the volumetric captures of outside, all those stitches they made, throwing it together with the volumetric captures of the actor. That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is the only Neil Blomkamp thing in the movie for me.
Totally.
And it's dope. And I will say besides the messy fucking gun-toting exorcists that worked for Theraporl or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh yeah.
That was
the
very-
Helsing agency.
That was very Neil Blomkamp, where it was like, oh, they're tatted up, fucking
They
messy.
have the crosses on like their squad
Yeah.
gear. I
They're
thought that was
gun-
kind of cool.
They're gun toting, like
Yeah.
like all like Blomkamp's. I love his dystopian sort of like
Perspective on religion,
and well that, but near future. All of his movies are like, oh, this is like
cutting edge shit. Yeah.
it's cutting edge, but it's still always messy. You know what I'm talking about?
Totally,
Yes.
yes.
That's
Yeah, it's
Blomkamp.
grungy.
Yeah.
It's grungy. It's cyberpunky. It's like garage, like type of like cyberpunk. I don't know how to describe it.
But I feel like that never gets delivered in this movie.
Nope.
As much as like that's cool to see, like squatted up
Yeah.
priests.
Yep.
They're just dead by the time.
Yeah, you
we
never
get to
see
the
them
last-
in action, right?
No.
They literally just die off screen.
Yeah,
And
and
we
it's
don't
like,
even get a fucking action
No,
scene.
Daniel goes
Yeah.
in the car. So.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
So-
With a mouthful of blood, he goes,
And
"We're
they're
all
like-
dead."
And they're like the demon possessed like the biggest priest, so there you go. It's like we didn't see any of that.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was this?
You suited up for it. You had dramatic music playing.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the music in this movie was great.
yeah, that's pretty good.
all right.
I thought it had like I don't know. I love the modern like boom, the descending sort
Yeah.
of.
There was
I was just like, what is happening? Just doom every 10 seconds.
it was definitely
Liked it.
vibey at times.
Yeah.
But overall, the slow pace, no action, bad acting, like that, all those things kind of really bogged this movie down, dude.
Yeah.
It's so fucking slow.
Yep.
And I can't tell you how many times I check my phone to be like, how long do we have in this
Yeah.
movie?
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to go back to the volumetric capturing. So while to me that was the most interesting thing, I think your average moviegoer is going to be like, why does this CG look like shit?
Sure.
I guess so. But
Don't
anybody
you think it looks raw enough?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think anybody that's ever played video games or like used VR in any capacity is gonna be like, "Oh, this is fucking really cool. This
Yeah,
is
totally.
This is a cool concept because that's where it puts us in the now,
And
like
yes.
where we are right fucking now."
I love how the models, all the mistakes were still there.
Yeah.
So like sometimes you could see through the back of her head.
Yes.
And stuff like that into the front of her texture.
Her
Like,
hair would like phase in and
yeah,
shit.
Even
By the
like her torso was like cutting in and out, like you
Yeah.
didn't see it all the way.
it's because it's computers literally live stitching thousands of images together.
It's doing what your brain does.
Yeah,
Like,
basically, yeah, with perceptive reality.
Yeah.
Right.
But like it's so fascinating because fuck, it just makes you think like how close we could potentially be to an actual simulation. First of all, like what the reality we're all living in. So anyways, but going back to the volumetric capturing, it was like this is such a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
You set it up perfectly too, by the way.
Yeah.
They set it up. They said, so it's going to be kind of weird in there. Things might be kind of funky. Architecture might be weird. Dreams might be stitched with other dreams. Locations might blend with other things. And it was like, oh, this is going to be
We're in
fucking
for it.
wild.
Yeah.
Right? And it was just weird locations.
Yeah.
Or it was
Yeah.
just locations.
Sort of misremembered, kind of.
Yeah.
Like,
no-
oh, your mom's young.
Yeah, it was like nothing really super special about it until maybe the last volumetric scene where she's talking to her upside down.
Sure. But
That was
even
kinda
that.
cool. But overall, this feels like so many different ideas that were just kind of like thrown together. You know,
Yeah.
the demon aspect and the aspect of like this virtual world were so not aligned. Like I didn't feel like that made any sense to what the virtual reality was. And like the technology of it, it was like they were so split. Like, why the fuck does this demon live inside of this virtual world? Like, it didn't feel like there was a tactile reasoning for blending those two things together. It was just like
It just
these
was.
are two ideas, and then we just put them together, dude.
It's funny you say that because that's literally what happened. So
It feels like it.
Yeah.
So
In
it's
it-
not a surprise to me at all.
yeah, in an interview, Neil said, so when COVID shut everything down, he went back to the drawing board on ideas on what he had lying around, and he wanted for a long time to do a self-funded horror film. He wanted to fund this himself and just
Right.
do something small, right? A small little indie horror film. This is that movie. He went back to his idea book, and there were two separate ideas. One of them was a VR dystopian volumetric like thing because he has a whole company that experiments in new camera technologies.
That's fucking
Badass.
awesome.
Yeah.
So volumetric is one of
Dude,
them.
what he did with District 9 is like just
Yeah.
fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah. So So yeah,
He's cutting edge, man.
He also fucks around with the Unreal Engine a lot, and
Ooh.
if you know about that, what's going on with that?
The new one, 5.
Just basically, movies are going to be animated soon. That seems like within probably the next decade, you could probably make a movie in Unreal and it be completely like it's just like. And
One
it's
might
live.
say it looks unreal.
So the thing is, most CG takes a long time to render. Lighting, animation, textures, all that stuff takes a long time to render. We're almost getting to a point where it's live, a photoreal, like
You could just put actors in a room and the lighting will be perfect. Every
like
time.
a video game, basically.
Right.
So
It's
basically
moment
what
by
I'm
moment
saying-
processing, right?
Basically, what I'm saying is, it's video game. Like what a video game does is live rendering as you move through the world, right?
Right.
Instead of like Pixar or something when it's a pre-rendered CG or whatever. That is getting video game rendering and CPU power is getting so good that soon you're just going to be able to drop in an environment like Mandalorian's already doing it for their backgrounds.
Oh man,
They're
that's-
live, like they're
that technology is
they're-
fucking incredible.
Yeah,
dude.
they're rendering the background live while you move the camera, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like and it's foveated rendering, which is we're going deep down. We're pulling the curtain back today on
What is
film
the word
school.
foveated?
Foveated rendering basically means the only thing being rendered is what the camera's pointing at. So, for example, if I'm pointing the camera at you in this little focal length,
That cone of
that is
vision.
the cone of vision is the only thing being rendered to save processing power.
Okay, so everything behind you doesn't exist until you
So
turn.
everything on the sides is not being rendered until you turn, and that's how video games work. Unless you're looking at it, it's not being rendered.
Right.
So basically, that's what Mandalorian does. And with foveated rendering, when the camera moves, if you see that stage, if you look at what the Mandalorian's doing, it's just this little block of animation that's moving
like a
behind.
skybox or something?
Basically, yeah. Like
Yeah.
the rest of it's just fucked up and doesn't make sense. And then when the camera points at it, it just renders. It's really fucking interesting.
crazy.
So that's what foveated rendering is. So that
It's incredible to me that like The Mandalorian was not filmed in the desert or some shit. It's like that's
Yeah.
it's literally just a big ass dome screen.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Incredible.
So if you don't know about that, check it out. Go down the rabbit hole on YouTube of Mandalorian, and it's called, what's it called?
Foveated.
Foveated rendering or XR stages. XR is the technical term. I
So
guess
this
they're using.
movie didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
So after that,
Back to the movie we watched. But what I wanted to say, the volumetric scenes, once you have your data, once you have your scene, once you have that capture, you have an opportunity to make it fucking weird and fuck
Yeah.
it up. And
Right.
send her into a VR nightmare, hellscape.
Yes.
Didn't never do it.
Didn't do it.
just a house and a field.
Yeah.
This movie, and I get it, man. It's a small budget movie. Neil Blomkamp wanted to do something really small during the pandemic, and you know probably obviously didn't have his fucking District 9 budget to do some really crazy shit that he wanted to do. But you would think like he would get backing to do something fucking badass. But like the script doesn't have a whole lot there to really.
No.
It's a basic story as
very
far
basic.
as yeah.
Well, I think because it was self-funded, maybe he didn't have a lot of people policing his idea, so he kind of just went, "This is kind of a half-baked idea that I wanted to do." Because, like
Maybe.
you said, it was two separate ideas.
Right.
It was the VR dystopian volumetric thing, but he also wanted to do modern exorcists funded by corporate 21st century, like
And that's
with
fucking
guns
neat.
and
That's a
shit.
cool idea.
That's
yeah.
fucking neato.
Yeah,
That would have
where
been a
it's like-
cool movie on its own.
Yeah, it's like The Exorcist, but it's like they have AR-15s. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
It's-
I mean that to me feels like Underworld, sort of in a way.
Right.
But
Yes.
a Neil Blomkamp one.
Less campy,
Underworld?
more mature.
Yeah.
He
Something
would-
brutal and gritty and dark and fucking.
He would modernize
Right.
it.
Did you
Yeah.
ever watch R.I.P.D.?
No.
It's
God damn
it's
it.
not that great a movie, but it
Really?
but it's got like a cool.
It's a concept.
Yeah, the concept of it is really cool and well executed and charismatically presented.
Isn't
You know what I
Ryan
mean?
Reynolds in that?
I think Jude Law.
Okay.
It is Ron Reynolds.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jeff Bridges.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges, man.
There he is.
I gotta kill all the people, man. You know, we got too. What's the premise of R.I.P.D.? I don't fucking know.
They're
Yeah.
taking.
Did they steal his
limbs.
rug? I don't know.
They're like detectives that are dead that have to kill people.
I think they have to steal organs from people to give them to richer people or something. I watched it when I was like 13.
We need your liver, man. Come on, man. Anyways,
this movie just didn't have it, man.
Nah.
No.
Just too convoluted and
Yeah. So
First of all, she left her alarm going way too long in the intro.
yes,
She didn't fucking hit that shit.
yeah. So my first note was actually pretty bland movie title. It's like what?
It didn't really hit, man.
Did not-
I have like several DMTs that would have made a better.
Yeah. I will say this
Title.
was filmed secretly in Canada during the COVID pandemic, which is kind of interesting. They kind of had to like,
One thing about the monster design of this, the fact that it's like a plague mask. What?
yeah. Just I laughed at the monster design.
Right.
Well,
Thinking about it.
he said this in an interview that like the plague mask was sort of like a subconscious way of like channeling the pandemic into this movie.
Oh, because that's what people love seeing
Yeah.
and hearing about and thinking about
Yeah.
during that.
Whatever.
So wasn't that a neat tidbit?
Yeah.
Wasn't
I mean,
that
kinda.
super neat?
Kind of.
I don't know, man. The monster design is like a fucking big bird motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like
It's a man with a bird head.
Yeah,
That's why it's funny.
You know
Yeah.
who pulled it that specifically off really well is Hellblade Sinuous Sacrifice. Is you fight enemies that look like that demon, and it's terrifying.
Really?
And
Yeah.
this one just looked like a guy in a costume with a big
Exactly.
old bird head.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Fucking-
goth big bird.
yeah, exactly.
Matrix Big Bird.
Yeah. Let's talk about the scene. So speaking of plague mask, when Sam comes over and it's like this hallucination.
That was neato.
That was
That was
cool.
kind of fun, right?
the only scene I liked in this movie, to be quite honest.
Can we just say, I mean, I'll say it. I know you guys,
All right.
I don't know if you're thinking it, but aren't you sick of people walking backwards?
Contorting?
Contorting in
while
horror
they
movies?
walk backwards to be creepy. And
Look at this trick, she said.
By the
As
way,
she-
not a
she-
cool trick.
Yeah, not that cool of a trick, Sam.
Not that
It's
cool of a
3
trick.
a.m.
The one part that I thought
You came over to wake me up and show
You
me
go
this.
bonk, bonk, bonk. I have to show you this.
Look at this. Blah.
exactly.
If I ever do that, you have my permission to shoot me in the head. Like, it's fine.
the one part I thought was cool is like, if you can't find me, look in the woods. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like that was a cool line delivery.
Swing away.
Just more of that. Swing away, bro.
I thought that was kind of cool. But other than that, it's like, yeah, I'm over the contorting. But it was
Like, what are you doing, Sam? I'm beginning to believe.
it was the only scene in this movie where I was like, okay, cool. Like,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little
There we
bit,
go.
a little
There we
bit.
go.
A little bit of like, and it did feel a little bit Blomkamp the way it was shot.
Yeah, and just the way the actors presented it, like her creepy demeanor when she's like, I got something to show you. Like, it's well pulled off.
but then it wasn't the virtual reality that she was in. Like, come on, dude.
And it wasn't. I guess it was just a hallucination that the demon was making for her.
Yes.
It's like a dream, right?
But like, put it in the VR world. Like, I want to see it there. Like you
Yeah.
said, I want to create a hellscape in this VR world that just didn't happen.
I'm starting to think that that shit was just hard to pull off because the very few that we saw were pretty basic, right?
Yeah.
I saw so many interviews on like visual effects people about this movie that were just like, yeah, that shit was fucking crazy.
yeah.
Like they were basically like, I mean, it's a new frontier.
Sure.
Volumetric capture is a whole new thing, and most of it's used for games now. But you can make cinematic. You know, games are getting more cinematic and
Sure.
vice versa. So it's like, I'm starting to think that there would have been more had it been easier. That's just a theory I have, or maybe it would have been more interesting had it been easier to make it interesting.
It's just
had they
such
had a bigger
new-
budget as well.
True.
You know?
The budget is, I mean, I know it's not completely self-funded, but it's mostly self-funded. And I know the budget, unfortunately. I saw it, so we can't play that game later, but I won't give it away, but it's not huge.
Yeah, and I can't imagine. Obviously, it's not there. The budget
Yeah.
isn't. You don't really see it. You know, it's like production costs and crew and all that shit, and then we make a movie. Like they couldn't even pay for good actors. Being honest, like
well,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to shit on anybody for their choices, but man, wow,
Yeah.
those were bad choices.
And also, this is the first Neil Blomkamp movie to not feature
Sharlto Copley.
Charlotte Copley or have cinematography by Trent Oblak. I'm probably not saying that,
That
right.
probably had an influence.
Yeah.
Probably couldn't pay him.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
yeah.
But also, let's talk about the first time she goes to the medical place. Like, hey, so we've got your mom in a coma.
Yeah.
She's
Hooked
like,
up to
yeah.
hooked up to a VR simulation, and they're like, do you want to go in it? And she's like, yeah, sure, I guess. I was like, wait, what? Are we just hopping into a fucking VR simulation? Dead person's mind on a Wednesday? What's happening here?
But you know what, dude? The movie was an hour and 45 minutes. I'm glad we just got there.
True,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
But
Move
I'm
it
always
the fuck along.
I'm always the one that's like questioning a human's motive.
Right.
Like,
of course.
Like logical
we all
fallacies.
Do. We all do. That's what a story does. You know,
Sometimes,
like when
yeah.
we're being told a story, it's like, I wouldn't fucking do that. That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly.
In the bare necessities of a fucking story involve like you need to be in that situation.
Yeah.
And you know, in that moment you're just
Empathy.
like, that's fucking stupid. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and if you do that, you want the character to at least have a little hesitation.
Of course.
To be like, is this safe? What's going on? There's something. She
Yeah.
was just kind of like,
It's very robotic.
she was like, sure.
It's just moving the story along, and I get
guess.
it. But it's just like, you know, that is one of the key components to a bad movie.
Yeah. Speaking of key components to a bad movie, let's talk about the scene where she goes to like that dude Martin. Goes to his
Worst
like
actor I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems like he's just a guy from a town.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and they go into his garage and he's got like the True Detective fucking things on the wall and he's like, I've
I'm
been
so sick
researching
of
this for
seeing that.
years.
tacks and string
So many-
everywhere.
so
like
tropey,
fucking-
dude.
So sick of seeing it. I just want to see, for once, I just want to see like someone open up a file with a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
on
a
your
manila
desktop.
folder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or no, like on their desktop, and it has a
Right.
bunch of shit in it. It's unorganized.
Right, but
You
then
know?
he's like, I haven't opened this up in 20 years, and he opens it and it's spotless. There's no dust.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, guy,
it's dumb.
Yeah, that whole scene when he was like, I believe it's this, and then he's scrolling a little bit on like what looks like Reddit, and you see like there's a few comments from people that are like, "Get a life, losers! This isn't real," like
Yeah.
stuff like that. I was just like, Jesus.
And
This
his
dumb.
line is like, "I'm talking demons, devil, real." Hey man, that's a line.
Yeah,
That's a line in this.
that's a line from a major motion picture.
someone wrote that, and when
I'm talking demons, devil, real. Wow.
ship it to millions of people,
Ship it.
Yeah.
ship it, upload it to Amazon Prime.
Let's fucking
Yeah.
charge people $6.99 to watch this shit.
Ugh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, jumping ahead here because this is my next note, but let's go right to like the gun-toting exorcist, which I like that. That
Cool
turn.
concept.
Cool concept.
Cool
Thank you.
concept.
Did not deliver in any sense.
No.
No, unfortunately, no. And I loved the like. All right, so we're gonna fucking suit up with armor and we're gonna go fight this demon, right? Fucking, they're loading up like the fucking Matrix with duffel bags of guns, and they start heading out. And then we go away. We cut back to them, and they're just all dead. We never get to see it.
All dead.
All bloody.
And then she walks up and she's like, "What happened?" And he's like, "Oh, hey, Carly.
Yeah.
Good to see you. So we tried to fight the demon, and turns out bullets don't work. Nothing will kill them but this dagger. We still brought a bunch of guns, though, for some reason."
Right. Also, the guy still in the car has the dagger, which means everyone else got out to kill the demon with just guns, and they're like, "Dagger guy will be right behind us." What?
Yeah. And he's dead.
The
and was like-
fucking spear from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah.
Literally.
yeah. Sure, I totally understand that reference, Alex.
That's anime.
That's anime.
It is anime.
It's now on Prime. I
7
saw.
people will get that.
Yeah. But anyways, so that was annoying. It was like, take this dagger. It's from the Vatican or some shit.
Let's take this dagger.
It's from the Vatican.
Take it.
Yeah. So she, takes the fucking, apparently his kryptonite dagger and
Take
goes.
this holy dagger. You've been known too long in the midnight sea.
Oh, what's becoming of me?
I really
Look
wish,
out!
Ride the tiger. It's more entertaining than this fucking movie.
Great song.
Yeah.
Great song, Ronnie James Dio, Holy Diver. But
What?
Donnie James B.
Donnie James B.O. Ronnie James.
Shit.
Ronnie James Gio, dude.
Donnie.
Johnny James Rio.
It's fucking from the band Malatka. Right? That's him.
Panther Metal.
Sons of Anarchy. right?
Bonnie James B.O.
Bonnie Rames Geo, dude. It's a good holy diver. Anyways, shout out to Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny, the best movie ever. Over here. Anyways, we should do that movie sometime.
Oh my God.
It's so
God damn.
good. I can that whole movie. I can probably say from beginning to
Recite.
end. Recite. My only other note on this was a quote from Neil Blomkamp that said, "This is from an interview about the movie," and he said, "I was trying to make people scared, so I'm hoping that's what happens. I don't know whether I succeeded or not, but that was the goal."
Wow.
And I think that wraps up this movie.
Yeah.
Hey, go watch The Cell. If you want a good AI where you have to dive into someone's mind, watch The fucking Cell with Jennifer Lopez and Vincent D'Onofrio. It is a much better film than this one. That's all I got.
I recommend The Cube over this movie.
Was it good?
No.
For real? Oh, okay. Well,
But I recommend it over this movie.
I recommend a lot of movies over this movie.
Right.
yeah. Unfortunate venture into Neil Blomkamp's IMDb now.
Yeah.
But check out anything else by him.
Yeah.
Literally anything else by him.
Can't all be winners, but most of his stuff is. So.
I guess so, but man, there's just no Blomkamp in this movie.
Please go watch Chappie.
Chappie's great. District 9's great. Elysium, I think, is heavily underrated.
Dude, the fact that there's get this shit, dude. There's a foreign rap group in Chappie,
Shout out Die Antwood.
and it's like they're rappers in this sci-fi picture, and they're fucking incredible.
They're better actors than everyone in this movie.
Seriously, they are fucking incredible. And I didn't know until after the movie, like they rap, they're music
Right.
artists.
They don't do
artists.
this for a living.
They're
Yeah.
fucking weirdos.
Right.
You love them.
They were fucking incredible. And the relationship that they build, because at first you're like, oh, these pieces of shit. And then they build a relationship with a robot.
Right.
And it feels like a real, tangible fucking thing.
There's passion attached to those movies. And
Yeah.
with this, he's like, I'll try a thing.
Also, Elysium was not supposed to be Matt Damon, was supposed to be Eminem.
Whoa.
Yep.
I love that.
That would
I
be
love the way
cool.
he approaches that.
Yeah. And he had signed him on and everything. The only reason that Eminem didn't do it is that he wanted most of the production to take place in Detroit.
Oh, I do remember this.
Yep. So he didn't do it. But imagine Eminem as fucking the dude from Elysium.
So Neil Blomkamp was just like, I'm not filming in Detroit. Goodbye, Eminem.
No, like, it just didn't make sense for the production, because it's supposed to be in like this, desolate place. But
Didn't make sense for Detroit.
it just made more sense monetarily to film it in like Australia or wherever they did.
Yeah, it's like a third of the price to film in Australia, basically.
Makes sense.
But
Or
fuck,
South
man.
Africa.
I always think, like, as much as I love Elysium, like, to see Eminem in that role would have been. He's great in 8 Mile. Like,
Yeah. He's a fucking performer. Like,
Yeah.
It's interesting though. Like we haven't seen him. He's a good actor in 8 Mile, but he's basically playing himself though.
true.
But he's great in The Wash, dude.
Never saw
I haven't
that.
seen
Yeah.
that.
The Wash with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, where
Nice.
they run a car wash.
Wait.
Okay,
Is that like Barbershop, but with them?
Yeah.
That sounds good, actually.
was it good for real?
It's actually a pretty funny movie.
Oh, it's a
And
movie.
yeah, and
Okay.
Eminem plays he plays a kid that was fired from that car wash, and at the very end he like goes to shoot up the car wash. He's like
Jesus.
Spoiler.
He's like a rageaholic like white kid that like hates everyone. Makes perfect sense
I relate to that.
for
Yeah.
Eminem.
That's funny. But I would have loved to see him as an action star. That'd have been cool.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
him and Elysium would have just been fucking. That's the shit. Give it to me.
Elysium was good, but I did always feel like Matt Damon was a miscast in that situation.
Agree.
A bit. Eminem would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Huge missed opportunity.
So yeah, the plant is safe this episode. No visual,
Yeah.
no visual language
Right.
really happening here.
Even with all the VR stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they goofed there.
Fuck.
Nothing. There's no Blomkamp in this movie,
This is-
unfortunately. If you showed me this movie, there's no fucking way I would have guessed it was made by the director of District 9. Or
Totally.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
Here's an unfortunate.
Yep.
That's it for this one, man.
DMT for
Oh, yeah, we
for
gotta
this
do it.
movie.
Oh wait,
For
wait,
demonic?
I mean, of course, we know how quickly this is gonna go. Is it cinema with Marty Scorsese? We have to determine whether or not this movie is cinema I will go first and say no, not at all. Chris.
Nope.
No.
Easy.
Yep.
Not cinema.
Not cinema at all. Marty Scorsese would hate this movie.
The Crow Devil casted the crazy spell.
Yeah.
So now it's DMT time.
Yep.
Dumb movie title for demonic. I forgot the name.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
The Exor-System.
Nice.
Thank you. I was holding for applause there.
All right.
And my other DMT is Crowboy versus Gamer Grill.
Pretty good.
All right.
Okay.
Got a couple.
Okay.
Crappy.
Nice.
Like Chappie, but just crappy.
Is good.
The Exor-System.
That's better than
It's
mine.
pretty good.
Immediately better than mine.
The God Squad.
Ooh.
Like the Mob Squad. All right.
That's a reach.
The Momduring. Because it's a mom.
I-
He's a devil. All right.
It's okay.
And that's it for me.
I've got The Ghost Matrix and Insidious.
Very nice. All right.
shit,
That was
that's
the
great.
movie title for the movie Demonic. Don't check it out.
Don't check it out, please.
Don't.
If you get to checking on out things, don't check this one out.
Yeah. If you're looking to check out a movie,
If you're in a checking movies out mood, skip this shit.
All right. I actually did not see the budget for this. I was thinking of another movie. Let's try budget for this movie, which we absolutely won't find.
No, definitely not.
Great. Well, let's guess.
I will guess $10 million.
Okay.
$10 million.
You don't want to guess again? That's your final answer?
You thinking?
You know what? That's your final
Fuck.
answer. $10 million.
Whatever.
Okay. That's basically like that would pay for like the Crow mask, but whatever.
This cost.
Where do you get your crow masks?
Don't worry about it.
This cost about 8 months of wasted time and also $3 million.
Wow, that's really low.
Could have had a baby for that price.
I'm gonna say 20 mil to make this movie. Alexa, how much did the movie Demonic cost to make? It's not gonna find.
She's not gonna know.
Here's something I found on the web. According to schnoz.com, that's peanuts compared with today's bloated budgets. Raimi's recent film, Oz the Great and Powerful, cost
Alexa.
about $2
The Oz.
Oz the Great.
Fuck. The video game Demonic from the movie Grandma's Boy cost about $20.
Please hold while we find the budget for this movie. Alex, you have anything to talk about?
Let me look. Let's see. I am going into my notes at the moment. I have a restaurant idea. It's an Italian restaurant in the vein of Hooters or Twin Peaks, and it's called Umami.
Nice.
I don't get it. Why?
Is it Moms?
Yes, it's all a mommy fetish restaurant,
Oh, okay.
but
Nice.
it's called umami, like the umami flavor.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So,
So I can't find the budget. Can you? Great. Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, where we play fun trivia games
That we never
That
get the
that we
answers
never
don't
to.
have
pan
the
out.
answers that never work out. Let's play actor game with the cards.
The cards?
Yeah, let's draw a card.
Oh, the cards.
Yeah, let's draw.
So who the fuck is the cards, dude?
Where is it? Is it over there? You got it?
no.
Oh, that's just a roast of flavor.
Oh, I got them right here.
Right there. Great.
I will pick.
Excellent.
So we're gonna draw from a pile of. There's a cards with a bunch of actor names on it, and we're gonna start listing movies. And first one to be out is out.
All right. Time
has a-
for.
What?
This has a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. I just
Demonic?
looked it up. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
unfortunately saw that before I saw the movie, and I was
Yeesh.
like, well,
I was genuinely thinking like people don't get it.
me too. You know what I was like, oh, the reviews just aren't in yet.
It's Neil Blomkamp. People don't get it.
Yeah.
It's visionary.
Exactly.
14% on Rotten Tomatoes. We should talk about that stuff more on the show.
Yeah.
Like the ratings it has.
Yep. 14% is real bad, but legitimately that was my thought. I was like, well, people are big dumb and
Yeah.
they won't get
Yeah.
Neil Blomkamp's
That's a 3-head
vision.
rating. I'm a 5-head. I'm going to watch this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm a smart fella.
Turns out everybody was right.
Yep.
Big dumb.
All right.
Bill Murray.
Ooh.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. I'm gonna go
Actor
with
game.
Scrooged.
I'll go with
It's Bill Murray.
I know, Caddyshack.
Ghostbusters.
Lost in
God
Translation.
damn it.
Shit. Bill Murray. Zombieland.
Fuck.
Holy fuck! I literally just forgot it and I had it in my
You
head.
suck
Hold on,
so
fuck.
much. You fucking suck
Shut
so
up!
much.
I'm gonna forget.
It'd be a shame if I kept talking and fucked you up, huh?
He just took his headphones off, like you're not 6 feet away from him.
Bill Murray is the actor you're trying to think of.
Hold on. Fuck.
Bill Murray.
I know.
One of the greatest actors of our time.
Stripes.
Fuck. God damn it. Bill fucking Murray, dude. You took mine, you sons of bitches. I'm out.
Get set to get wrecked. Life
Good.
Aquatic.
Nice. Fuck. I'm out. I can't think of shit.
Well, name one more.
I just won the game.
Name one more,
Don't
Chris.
have to because I won the game.
I already know everyone listening is screaming that we can't name more Bill Murray movies right now.
Alexa, name some Bill Murray movies.
It's hard when you're in the spot.
I know about 110 Bill Murray movies,
Yeah.
including
Shit.
The Grand Budapest Hotel,
Yeah, yeah.
Groundhog Day,
Oh.
Zombieland,
Yeah.
Lost in Translation,
Yeah.
and Ghostbusters.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I'll draw one. You have it.
Why-
You put
I
like
just made
one
it easy for you. I really don't know who it is.
Okay. There's one for those listening. There was one sticking out of the deck of cards.
I was making it easy
It's
for
what
you.
dealers do. They do that, right?
Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
Chris, you go first. You drew.
Training Day.
John Q.
Philadelphia.
Deja Vu.
The Equalizer.
Nice.
Malcolm X.
Ooh. Shit. Oh God. Denzel Washington was in. That picture. Denzel Washington. We just watched it. I'm out.
I know exactly what you're trying to think
Yeah.
of. It's the one we reviewed, and I
Yeah.
can't remember because it was bad.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I'm out.
The Little Tings
The Little-
there
or
it is, yeah.
Flight.
Fuck.
That's a good one.
Flight's great.
That's a good movie. All right, Wilson, one more round. Let him draw. One more round of actor game.
All right. Sorry. 1 second.
Present me a good one.
Trying to do more fun shit here on the show.
More fun things.
More fun things to do.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Sean Penn. Sean Scene Penn. Oh, Mystic River.
Damn it.
Walter Mitty.
Ooh, that's a good movie.
Good.
Underrated as fuck.
Yep. Sean Penn's character in that
Visual
too.
language in that motherfucker. Ben Stiller did the cinematography, and it's fucking amazing.
Wow. I said, wow.
Wow, neato.
Fuck, I
wow.
can't think of anything today. I'm out.
Sean Penn. The more recent film Flag Day.
Is that the one his brother did?
Nope.
Shit.
Name another movie, Chris.
Was he in? He was. The Game.
Oh, nice.
You didn't think I had another one in me, did you? You didn't have another one ready, did you?
When the actor game goes more than 3 rounds. You're like, fuck.
Sean motherfucking Penn, dude. To be honest, I haven't seen a whole lot of Sean Penn movies.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
I keep thinking
me.
of Mystic River, but somebody
Same.
said it. Somebody already said it.
Was he in Tombstone?
I don't think so.
I'm out.
I don't know. I think I have one more. I think he's in fuck, what's it called? The Wild? The Into the Wild. Into the Wild.
He directed that, right?
He directed it. He's
Good
not
enough.
in it.
Good enough.
It's fine.
I won.
It's fine.
I won 2 in a row. 2 out of
Nope.
3. 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Get shit on, nerds. Thank you for listening to
Yeah.
There Are Too Many Movies. $5 on Patreon, you get access to a bonus episode, Discord, a lot of fun things for you on the Patreon.
You motherfuckers that are listening to this on Tuesday will find out what the bonus episode is tomorrow.
Yeet.
True.
And so yeah, don't check out Demonic. Thank you for listening. Share a clip, share some fun things, tell a friend about the show. New
Save-
episodes every Tuesday.
Save your $7.
Yeah, for real.
Anything else, Alex?
Bye.
B.
Later, Toads.